Hey everyone, Tony here from the ClassicLeague.com gaming and electronic podcast, also joined by my good friend John from John's Game Channel. How you doing, John?
Pretty good. How's it going?
It's going very good, and John and I we have review copies of Wheels of Destruction. It's a new,
Wheels of Destruction.
yeah, it's a new kind of, I don't know if it's like a Twisted Metal-esque game, but
It's like it brings like multi-class first-person shooting in car combat into racing kinda. It's basically like a little Halo character driving around. You can pick your different type of weapons. You can pick your different character or your car, and it's pretty entertaining. There's a lot of cool tricks to this game that I like.
That's awesome, and so basically the game doesn't come out till tomorrow. Josh from Classic League's reviewing the game, John's reviewing the game, and basically we're joining into some online multiplayer together, but I think there's only a few people out there, right?
This is the only game. I spent about 2 hours kind of just driving around, messing with the car, and finally other guy got on and played me. So I think this is the only online game as we speak.
Cool. Well, I hope so, because I just joined in. So is it,
Exclusive to the PSN network, I might add, in case
yes.
anybody is interested in knowing that.
Wow, okay, so I'm in, I think, in the game. So
I will not shoot you. I will just kind of drive around and get used to this first.
Yeah. I hope I'm in the same game as you. Is it snowing?
Yep, we're in the same one. We're on opposite teams. I think if you push select, you can pull up the scoreboard.
Okay.
Start,
nice.
you can kind of pull up your vehicle statistics, everything like that. R2 is drive, L2 is reverse, and then R1 and R2 are R1's the primary weapon function, and L1 is the secondary.
Nice.
And you can jump, and X is jump, box is turbo, or circle is turbo, X or box is brake, and triangle switches weapons.
That's awesome. Well, I've been wanting to play Twisted Metal, and I haven't picked it up yet, so I'm glad that I was able
Sorry.
to. Yeah, it's alright, man. I was glad I was able to get this game. At least give something a shot with cars and destruction. So.
I just did a double backflip off the ground by using the jump and the turbo.
So
Watch. Check this out.
that's
Double
awesome.
backflip.
So
Yeah.
we'll
Go
probably
ahead.
make some more videos of this game when it's released tomorrow and there's a lot more people online. But for now, we just wanted to show people a little bit of the multiplayer, what it's like, some of the co-op and stuff like that. Well, I guess it's not co-op, but yeah.
There's a lot of really cool things you can do with the jump and turbo combination. Like if you push X and then you push circle, the turbo button, you can kind of propel yourself through the air. So you can jump like up from the first level to the second level using that combination. You can jump individual obstacles. You'll notice some of the stuff like on top of the map, like really high up. There's armor packages that you can get for your car. But if you jump and boost, you can kind of get yourself all the way up there, which is pretty neat. I think it's unique to this game.
Pretty interesting control scheme, as the viewers of this video will laugh as I'm running into the wall repeatedly. So, trying to get used to the.
Yeah, it's you use the left stick to look around and drive, and you're moving as you're driving, which is kind of confusing. One thing that really helped me out was knowing that if I jump and the direction I'm looking when I jump is the direction my car will land in. Revenge!
Oh, yes.
So if you look left and then jump, your car will turn left, or vice versa, it'll turn right. I love this game.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
I sat here for about 2 hours and just literally just learned how to do all this stuff. Use the turbo and the jump together. Yeah, there you go. Woo! And some guy who got on here earlier, I forgot what his PSN username was, but he absolutely kicked the crap out of me. I think the final score was like 16-9 or something.
Nice. You thought he might have been one of the devs, right?
Yeah, he could have been. He was pretty talented in his maneuver, the way he maneuvered his vehicle.
So it looks like everything you would want in a car combat game, you know, power-ups, good controls. They definitely take a little bit to get used to, although this is the first time I'm playing the game, so.
Have you switched your vehicle yet?
No, I'm just I've picked the assassin, and that's who I'm stuck with at this point.
If you push down on the right joystick, you can pull up a menu that brings up all the other cars and such. And there's a couple different cars. There's the assassin, the scout, the soldier, and the engineer, and the heavy. And they all kind of have their different uses. Like the heavy has, he's really slow, but he has lots of armor, lots of ammo, and he's pretty durable. And then there's the engineer, which is quick. He has a lot of jet power. The soldier's kind of, all around speed, gunning, durability. And then the scouts for sneaking around, kind of feeling out the map, seeing where the enemy is. And then the assassin is kind of the strike first type of guy. So that's really cool.
So it's pretty awesome that this game has single player mode and multiple multiplayer modes and maps, and it's only like 400 megabytes to download, so it's pretty sweet.
Yeah, I think it's gonna start out at $10, and then it'll be $7.99 for the PS Plus users. So you can use your PS Plus discount on it if you're one of those users.
You can pick it up on April 3rd, which is tomorrow according to us right now.
Yeah, yesterday we could have April Fool's them.
Yeah.
All right, and the key to this game is being able to maneuver your car with the jump and the turbo, and get around pretty quick. That's really going to allow you to succeed, because you're going across the map right now. I'm basically just going to come and get you right here.
That's what you think.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I can see how this.
Yeah.
Oh.
See how I just came up right behind you because I jumped up on the level.
Thought correctly.
Sweet. I literally probably sat here for about 2 hours and just jumped around because it's so fun.
Oh yeah, and I can see. Can you imagine having multiple people in here? It'd just be a bloodbath.
Yeah, I think it's how 16 people can play together. Rated E for everybody, so it's not too violent, it's not too graphical, Pretty
I'm loving hitting the ramps.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a triple backflip off this one.
Yeah, definitely. I'm just driving around trying to figure out how to use the cars.
Meet me down here in the middle where we just were.
Okay.
And then I just found a new jump. There's pretty much on every map there's a gigantic jump from one area to one area. A lot of the maps kind of focus on a couple main areas that you can go back and forth to.
Okay.
And if you look this way, there's a giant jump right here going through where that lava just came down.
You're gonna hit it at the same time?
Follow me in Goose, as they say in Top Gun. So you kind of want to hit your circle button going up to jump, and then jump right at the top. And then, oh, I didn't make it.
Oh, I didn't either.
But you can use stuff like that to get from one side of the map to the other fairly quickly. It takes a little bit of getting used to, but it's really neat. I've never actually played a game like this. I mean, Twisted Metal's, kind of similar, but you don't really have that type of control over your vehicle like you do in this game. Being able to just manipulate it different ways.
Oh, so close to getting through.
Yeah, pretty neat. Yeah, special thanks to the guys over at, is it G-Lead Games? G-Lead Games? I'm not sure how to...
Yeah, and Reverb Communications, PR.
Yeah, those guys have made a fantastic game.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to dig into some of the multiplayer as it gets more populated. But I think this is a great option for people looking for a car combat game but don't want to pay a ton of money for it. So.
Yeah, it's kind of a genre that doesn't have too many different games that you can go back and forth to. There's a lot of first-person shooters out there and stuff like that, but as far as car combat games, it's pretty slim pickings.
So it looks like I'm not going to make it to the other side of the level.
Valiant effort. Yeah, I think you maybe you jump, jump, boost.
I'm trying to figure it out.
There we go. Oh, I made it! Woo! Whoa, front flip. Yeah, so if you jump off of it and then hit the boost in the air and kind of point your car up in the air, that's how I did it.
Yep, there we go. And
Whoa,
through.
wow, I'm on fire. Oh no, that's not good. Ha! We just went through each other. That was pretty neat. Yeah, and the graphics, I mean, using the Unreal engine, gaming engine is, these graphics are phenomenal. The gameplay is pretty awesome. I thought it was a little bit slow at first, but then I got used to using the turbo and the jump button, and it really increases the wow factor in this game, I think.
Yeah,
Really important assets.
I love how the your car can just lose pieces. So
Yeah, yeah, it's pretty neat. And then you can build it back up by repairing it and getting armor. Let's test out some of these weapons. Got a flamethrower here, if you want to check that out.
how do you? Oh, nice! You set me on fire. How do you switch weapons? I know how to use the alternative weapons, but
Triangle, and then you can also use the D-pad. If there's 4 different weapons, there's a Gatling gun, a rocket launcher, a flamethrower, and kind of like an electricity gun, shocking stun weapon. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but you can do that. They all have their assigned directional pads, buttons. But you have to pick up weapons in the beginning, driving around, picking up the rockets, the flames, and there's a few other things on the map. I'm not quite sure what they do, but they're pretty neat. Maybe it's the guns that people haven't really used yet. I've only played one guy, but luckily he showed me the way.
yeah.
And all the characters kind of have different attributes. The Scout Racer, which is who we are right now, he can, as you can see, you can identify me on the map wherever I am. Some of the other guys don't do that.
Nice. That's sweet how it switches weapons like that. How they kind of sink into the car and then come back out.
Yeah, it's kind of like Tron a little bit, the way it looks with the vehicles.
Yeah, and each weapon has each weapon has, an alternate fire and all that as well. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, you can kind of rapid fire the primary function, and then the second one is to recharge. But yeah, and they're all deadly. They fire, like once it starts you on fire, it just keeps, like you keep going and going and going until you burn to death, basically. And you can like kill the other guy and think you're gonna get away, all of a sudden you're dead.
I also noticed there's traps when you're moving into the other room. Like if you jump at the wrong time, it'll light you on fire.
Oh yeah, I haven't noticed that yet. I noticed the one going from side to side. And once you get comfortable with the controls, I mean, the game really, I think, comes to life.
Yeah, I'm finally starting to get comfortable with turning the car. It's not like a quick turn like you would expect.
Yeah. That's why, I mean, you can kind of maximize the turning ability by jumping and turning, and then using the boost to regain your speed. Like 90-degree jump turns, kinda, and then power out of it. Hello. I'm gonna use this thing on you. And you'll be fighting people, and all of a sudden they'll like do a backflip and like jump over you and be right behind you, and then shooting at you. You don't even know how it happened. It's pretty awesome.
There's some rockets going on.
Hey, stand still. I want to hit you with this thing.
Dude, you're dreaming. Oh yeah. Oh, heat seeker happening. You're just trying to pad your stats, John.
I know. Sandbagging.
Alright, so is this what do you want to shoot me with, a laser?
Oh,
wow.
Yeah. Pulling out the rocket launcher that time.
That was awesome.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this game coming out and being able to play with other users. I mean, a majority of, if you're playing like 6-on-6 or 8-on-8, I'm not exactly sure what the numbers are, but it's awesome. And they have a few different versions: Capture the Flag, Team Deathmatch, Free for All. So that's pretty neat.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So we just wanted to give our viewers a little glimpse of this game. Make sure you pick it up, and it is worth your money and a lot of fun. Pick it up and join John and I as we play some more the rest of the week here on Classic League Gaming Network as well as John's game channel. And thanks for joining us. Hope you enjoyed.
Yeah, thanks for watching, guys.